Hello and welcome to my second English podcast episode. It is a different one than usual because this recording wasn't planned to become a podcast, and it's the first one with another person, and it started with a normal conversation, and it is kind of a normal conversation, like a deep one, but like normal. We just sat there at the retreat in Spain. We were the last two people who were there, and out of the conversation Lasse asked if he can record it for himself. So I said yeah, for sure. And yeah, the quality is not that good, and sometimes there's maybe the wind blowing in the microphone, but I think it's very nice because it's 100% authentic, because it wasn't planned, like the framing was just this deep conversation, like you lie there in bed in the evening or walk like in the mountains, and there you are totally open and have these kind of conversations, and it starts just in the middle of the conversation. But I think if you are interested, you will come along when I can say it like that. So yeah, I wish you fun. I hope you will enjoy, and see you.
Yeah, I think that's a really important point. The difference between, if you have a scale, and then the balance between owning your power and knowing that all the strength that you have and all the things that you have, and on the other hand, being humble.
Yeah, it's the balance.
Yeah, in one point, I tell myself I am the greatest in what I do.
Mm.
And on the other hand, I tell myself I am nothing compared to the much bigger powers.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't believe in that.
Oh no.
I can understand,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't like it too much. I think very cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think we are all an aspect of God, and I think we don't, because then we are in the duality, when you like, I know this and I know this, then it's duality. But when you are like, I am an expression of God, and don't let it kick in your ego, then I think it's...
Oh yeah.
That's how I practice it.
And at the same time, you own your own power.
Yeah.
Because you are the power of God also, and you're truly humble.
Yeah.
And grateful.
Yeah.
I like it.
But you don't say it like this and that.
No.
It's like
It's all one, yeah.
I love to be in the neutrality, to see things like they are. Like Bashar said, it's the Trinity, and I don't. Of course, we experience the duality, but I think it's very powerful to stay in the neutrality, in the duality, and every time come back to the neutrality, because then you can fully experience it without attaching or devaluing, or something like that. It's funny that you said, can I record it? Because like 2 seconds before, I was thinking about I should do my podcast in English.
Mm-hmm.
Because...
We're doing it right now.
Yeah.
It's already done.
It's already done. It already happened. Time's an illusion.
Yeah. Everything is one.
Yeah.
Everything is one, but also everything is happening at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so crazy.
But can you just for the recording
Yeah.
say the things where you had to call the and had to call and the contract and all that.
Oh, okay. Like, tell the story again?
Yeah,
Just
yeah, you can just do it.
with the law? So, or just say the end result?
Yeah, both, I think.
Okay. I try to not cringe about it. To say it again.
I just want it here because it is so cool.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it. So, I read a book, and there it is about the laws of reality, and one law is the law of clarity, and how important it is to be clear on what we want, that we get it. So it stuck out for me, like this one law, because I had to make a decision with my job. I was at a bakery. It's so nice to say was.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's true.
I worked at the bakery, and I knew, I knew that it's not like the thing I should do. And then I asked myself, what do I want? Do I want to give in to fear, or do I want to live out of love? And so I made a decision to quit it, and wrote the persons there that they know that I will quit. And it gets even clearer in the session with Ayaruna. She told me that even the frequency of gluten is bad for me. So yeah, it just strengthened my decision and the feeling, or that I know what is good for me. She just approved it. And yeah, so I thought I will call the person there, like on Monday, the 1st September. Now we have the 29th. And so I thought I would call her then. But in the morning I had the feeling I should call her now, so I did it. And I want to ask how we can do it, that I worked so short I can, that I don't have to be in this field, in this place so long. So I thought about it will be like 2 or 3 months I have to work there.
Wow.
But I said to me, I will not work more there than 2 weeks. Then I will go to the doctor and wanted to get a test. I thought about it, so yeah. So I called her, and she looked at the contract, and firstly she told me, okay, because normally it would be like 2 or 3 months, but it was so special that I just changed my contract like for some month ago.
Oh.
So it was I was in the time where it's like it gets refreshed how long I worked there, so kind of that. And so then she told me, okay, it's 2 weeks. Then she looked closer, and then she said, oh, you will stop working here when you make the decision now, like in 2 days. And yeah, so it felt very in divine timing and in alignment with God's plan for me. So yeah.
Love it, and thank you for sharing it. I think that because you were in such a high vibration around here, and especially in the ceremonies, and when you make a decision like that, and it comes from the heart, the universe loves the speed.
Yeah.
So it's not like, oh, maybe I have to take baby steps. No, it's just the whole universe went out of place. And went into place again to help you. Yeah.
That's so crazy that you reflected to me, because I didn't thought about this, like, because when we talk about manifesting, it's every time you don't just go forward, the goal comes near to you too. So it's really like the goal comes closer to me because I
Wow.
was like I took the steps,
Mhm.
but also very in the feminine. So the balance, and then it's just like,
Wow, yeah.
yeah, that's very nice to let it sink in my system that I am able to do it and don't have to practice, because we are already manifesting like every time. We just have to bring it in alignment with what we really want. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And with love for me. And I'm very excited what will come, because now I will work for my sister,
Yeah.
and I have the feeling that some things are flying to me right now that are in the field, and I don't know what they are, but it's like I didn't know that it would be so possible. It would be possible that I won't work any other day there. So I feel like there are things coming I can't imagine what they will be and how good they will be, just by staying in presence, in the observer mode, connected with God, consciousness, and love, and bring everything into alignment.
Yeah, it's funny how sometimes we think that the success is something that we are hunting for all the time and it's out there, but the success instead comes to us and gets attracted to us through the persons we become.
Yeah.
And that takes the responsibility out on our own inner journey and say, okay, if I raise my vibration, if I begin to get rid of the old stories, get a new self-image, get rid of paradigms, see myself from above, don't get into drama and get so devaluated in my vibration because I still have too attached to things. If I can let go of all that, I raise my vibration, and everything that is worth you having in your life, maybe there's something you think you want, and then there's the things you actually want, and the things you need, they will come into you. And that's what I did here also.
Yeah, beautiful.
It is just because I let go of so many things in Denmark, also physically because I moved. It's much easier down here because I don't have the same people around me, and I have a story in them, and the projections and all that. So it's much easier for me. And then the work around here is nothing compared to that.
Yeah, you're such a high vibration that you can get in alignment so fast. And I love to how you said it, like, take back your power. Know how powerful you are, that you can create your reality.
Yeah.
And I love how Bashad said it too. And I experienced it now. Like, everything he told in his teachings, I experienced in the ceremonies. Wow. It was so crazy. Like, the first night, it was like the structure of reality. It was like a mind map, like, but in an energetic way. Like, realization. Poo, poo, poo. It was very crazy. And then it for me, in the second night, I was the consciousness, so I was in really good connection. And then the people around me told themselves stories, and they were like crying or doing some very special stupid sounds I didn't like. But I thought, I want to listen to the music.
No.
But then I don't what is the opposite of attachment? Like, not detachment, like the negative thing about devaluing, or like it is like how it is, and it's important to accept it.
Yeah.
So
you don't get triggered about the things.
And then
acceptance it.
a voice in my head came, and it was like, you know you've changed when you act differently to the same
Wow,
situation.
I love it.
Yeah, and it
That's
was like
perfect.
in the outside there's so much like demonic stuff going on,
Mm.
and then how much you know you are loved,
Yeah.
how much you know you are connected with me,
Mm.
like with God, and yeah, then it gets my will to be in alignment gets so strong, because then I was like, you can't do anything to me. I don't give in to fear.
Wow.
I trust. I know who I am. And then I was
Yeah.
breathing like, I'm the observer. I am the vessel. And told
Wow.
myself, and was like,
It's
it was so
amazing.
strong. There then some tears falling down, because
Mm.
I recognized that it do
Wow.
something to me, but I didn't react it like with my mind. Just let the emotions flow and just be the vessel. This was so crazy.
It was so cool.
Yeah.
Badass girl sitting in there, just like a rock star. Like, I got this.
Yeah. Really, I didn't expect it that the ceremony would be so great.
Okay.
Yeah, because of the what we talked earlier with the want to be humble,
Mm.
that it don't go to the
Oh
ego.
yeah, that's true. I remember in my second ceremony.
The second here or in Denmark?
Yeah, in here, yeah.
Yeah.
So we had the first one, and I learned so much. And I thought about, okay, I'm so whole actually that I could stop and just take one ceremony, and then I would be totally great.
Mm.
But of course, there's always more work to do. But I feel like it came such a full circle that it was just perfect. And then when I went into the second ceremony, we had to share the intentions. And then I said, I want to go into a creative state of mind, because for almost the whole ceremony I was writing my books.
Really?
I was like, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And some guy said, he looked over at me and I was like this. And then a couple of more hours later, he was doing all kinds of stuff, walking out, going to the toilet, going back, and he looked over at me. 4 hours later, I was still.
That's so right. That's so funny. I could do it in the first ceremony too, but I was like,
Yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah.
But
Let me get as much as I can down before I
forget it.
it was just so hard for the head, because I had to sit there.
Crazy.
And then in the second ceremony, a lot of people they said that they want to go deeper.
In the shadow and be in the
Yeah,
story.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Just joking, yeah.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
Some people are like that.
Yeah.
I was like that too, so.
Mhm. Oh yeah, and then I just said, I want to go into a creative state of mind, because a lot of the healing has already been done. And then I got the medicine, and I was like sitting right here, like really like just because I wanted to sit like that. Sometimes it's good to like move around, and I sit like that. I was like, okay, I'm ready for everything, because I let go of my intentions, and I was like, what are you doing? You're not supposed to go deep. Just be creative, and just write my stories. And I was like, oh yes, let's go.
That's so nice. Really cool. That's a very nice intention, because for me, I want to integrate the creativity more. And I felt like with the whole work we did in the retreat that I had a feeling like my sacral chakra got like open.
Okay.
And there is something moving right now. And I want to explore it more, because I felt like it was so much more joy just by existing.
Yeah.
Because it's about the joy, the chakra, and I'm excited, and I'm very curious how it will come out then.
Yeah.
but now I have the freedom to do it, you know.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
with my sister, we build it like, of course I work for her, but we build it together a bit. Like we talk a lot about it and remind ourselves on our power. So she wants. So yeah, we want to build it up and like the company, and yeah, I have the feeling the ideas are coming that I want to. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm so excited to.
Oh wow.
To bring it down to earth. What I experienced, and yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good saying. Bring it down to earth.
Yeah.
And of course you can be creative in a way where you build a company and you're building something really sustainable and also helping others, but you can also be creative in, you know, drawing, in a lot of cool ways.
Yeah.
And well, if we have the planes of existence, then we have, of course, I know there's a lot perhaps, but I think that if we have the spiritual plane where we can get the insights from, and then we have the mental plane where our mind is, and also the feelings is also a plane, of course, and then it can go down to the physical plane where everything ends up.
Yeah.
I learned in a book that the fastest way to, and I actually have a déjà vu right now, because
Yeah,
maybe
funny.
I've said it so many times, but it's funny that I have that. The fastest way to get a thought impulse or like a channeling out in the whole world, what is that? If I have an idea to make a car with 5 wheels instead of 4 wheels, well, I could go down to the man and buy some wheels, and it could be a way to channel that idea, but the fastest way is to write it down.
Yeah.
Because then it's out of your head.
Yeah.
You won't forget it again, and other people can look at it and put it out in the world. So that is why I just love planning and wording and putting everything also here, putting everything into that, so I don't miss a thing, because I never know which good or bad idea that I get that could change so many things. If one person out in the world reads the book, listens to this thing, it could be anywhere in the world, and he said that's a genius idea, and we can build something together.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean, and I figured out for me that I have to write more because I have so much inspiration. I thought like there are thoughts, but there are more like thoughts. You know what I mean? So I refrained it and cleared what they are, and I want to write more and get creative. What you meant, like with singing, I felt I want to do,
Nice.
not like just chanting and making some sound. And on the other side, for me, in the first night, I got so many insights. I was like, okay, I have to remember that. I have to remember that. Oh fuck, okay, remember that. Because it was so fast, and my brain was like, fuck. And in the second night, I thought like, even I don't even want to follow my brain. I just want to be the observer.
Yeah.
And it was very powerful because I integrated there that I want to trust that it's in me. In the first night I want to hold it a bit, but in the second night I trust in me that I will remember.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's both very important, like writing it down to don't forget it. But on the other side, when you're like, for me in the meditation, then every time I'm in the meditation and a good thought came, I would write it down. I would be out of the meditation.
Oh
so,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, that's
so knowing when to do it, like it's with everything.
Yeah.
You can do it or you don't do it. So for me it's like dancing with the choices.
Oh yeah. I love that explanation of it.
Yeah,
because in a dance, sometimes you have to do something, sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to be still.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't have to say anything because that's more powerful than the words. Yeah.
Yeah. And I like it because I was Iruna told it me too, and I know it, but it was like okay that I am very structured and like and the a bit like rigidity like I don't know if it was the right word, but too much a bit.
Yeah.
And so it was me. Okay, what should I do now? Should I write or should I look the hardness in it?
Yeah.
And now switch it like dance with it. What do I feel? What is good? And then just trusting. And when it's not the right thing, just learn about it and do it and learn. Okay, this is how it feels. Yes, in my body, and this is a no. Like or getting used to it. How
and having the faith also that the right thing will happen.
Yeah. That's true, yeah.
I also had a session with Iruna before I went into the ceremony, and I think I'll do that again because I hopefully if everything aligns, I'm gonna be participating in the last ceremony in the late of September.
Like you are in it or like helping?
In it.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I don't think I am not like trained enough to help. I would love to in my own way maybe, but it would be too strong perhaps.
Yeah.
And they don't want too many processes of opening up.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. So hopefully one ayahuasca ceremony and then the last Wachuma ceremony could be really cool. Do you know the San Pedro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, of course you didn't do that here, but
told me about it yesterday.
Have you been with it?
Nee.
Okay.
No. Like, start talking German. Nee.
Nee, nej, nej. Yeah, we could also talk Danish. You decide.
No.
So that could be really cool, and then I would have another session with her maybe.
Yeah. But why another? You don't get enough from the first one? Or what is your feeling about it?
Well, I think you can always get more.
I don't have the feeling like after this session I have the feeling like there's nothing more
Okay, I want to hear that again in 3 months.
No, then it's different.
Yeah.
But your session is some weeks ago, right?
It was some months ago. It was in May.
Okay.
So.
Okay, yeah, then.
But yeah, I have to feel into it. Maybe I don't need it.
Yeah.
But maybe I need it because maybe I still have something to ask her about.
Yeah, because for me I got everything what is important like for the next years too, you know. Like not just. She just told me I have to be patient. No, it's not just that. But that's the funny thing because I hear it sometimes from like mediums that I have to be patient.
Yeah. Okay.
And then that's so funny. Sometimes I ask I am questioning if they like God tell them say her to be patient that she get the rebellion in her that she starts.
Yeah.
That everyone should tell me, be patient, and then it got so much on my nerves.
Yeah.
Now I decide.
Yeah. Oh
but,
wow.
And then I don't know. Sometimes it's like it could be both, you know.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny because then, what is real? You know. Then.
Yeah, it's like I watched the Matrix scene with the Oracle, where she.
I know which one you mean.
Yeah,
I think.
And like, I also wrote a story about an old Chinese man, and he would have these sticks, and he would throw them, and depending on how the sticks landed, he could envision the future. And then people came into him. And then he would ask them of some kind of things, of course, have a conversation. Then he would take his sticks, throw them, and have a glimpse into the future. However, there would be a difference between what he saw and what he would tell them.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if he told them about the real future that he has envisioned, we're getting into a paradox.
Yeah, because he told and the things changed and in exactly that moment, because future is just only energy sensing of the right moment, like the now. So
Yeah. And he would tell them something and sometimes another thing so they could go into the real future that he had envisioned. So a boy came with his mother in my story, and he threw his sticks and he saw the vision of the boy being in danger for his own life when he would walk home from the man. Then he said, and he couldn't say that to the boy. He couldn't say, avoid the danger, because in the boy's way to avoid the danger, he would be in danger. So instead, the man said, on the way home to your family, you are gonna save a life. You're gonna save a person's life.
crazy.
And then the boy thought, oh wow, it's really a responsibility for me, but I'm ready to do it, and that is the future. So they began to walk home, say goodbye to the man, and the boy and his mother began to walk home. And they began scouting of people to save. Like, who is in danger? Where can I help?
Yeah.
But as they walked home, nothing happened.
Yeah.
And they went home. Then they weeks later, they wrote a letter to the man saying, we didn't save anybody's life. And the man read that and smiled.
Yeah, that's so powerful. It's really powerful. You wrote it. You had it in your mind. Wow, that's deep.
And you want to know how it ends?
Yeah.
In this stick throwing. Have you read The Alchemist?
No.
By Paulo Coelho?
No.
Okay, but
I don't.
that it's actually there I got the inspiration from. Because sometimes you could envision a future, but that future was envisioned to you to be changed. So that's also a paradox. But the thing is, there is some rules when the old man threw his sticks. He couldn't throw them and have an insight in his own future, because that would be against the rules. He could only help others. And then an old woman came to his place, long up in the mountains. And, well, you have to read the story, because right now maybe I'm not doing it too dramatic, because I'm trying to remember how I want to say it and everything,
Yeah.
but I hope you get the point. So this woman comes and asks about her family member who is sick, what is going to happen, and what about her own job. She has some kind of different things. And then the man throws his sticks, get a glimpse into the future, and tell her, you came here to get your future predicted, and you will fall in love by coming here. But at the same time, the man would predict his own future, because she would fall in love with him. That's the real reason why she came there. And when he broke the rules,
Mhm.
the penalty for breaking the sacred rules was the death. So the story ends by him laying right there, had predicted the woman's future,
Mm.
that they would meet and fall in love, but at the same time, he was going against the rules without him knowing. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And he would lay there and die with her in his arms.
That's really sad, and why do you make it so dramatically?
well, maybe we could develop the story and then say that love is even more powerful.
Yeah, but then he died.
And he would
Yeah, for the...
maybe she would take the sticks, throw them.
Die too.
No.
Sorry.
But
Yeah.
because it wouldn't be about her. She would predict the future of the man to help him. Has nothing to do with her, and that is when she predicts that they will find each other again.
And he gets
And-
alive.
Yeah,
Because it gets...
because love is stronger than the.
Yeah, that...
Than the
Oh,
rules.
that is so great. And
But I shouldn't make it too cheesy. That would be typical me. But yeah, that would be cool.
I like it cheesy. I always watch when I watch like movies. I watch movies for children,
Oh yeah, nice.
because they are not that hard. Like they are more soft and like rough, and so yeah.
And getting back to my original point,
Yeah.
when I had the session with Ayaruna,
Ah, there we was.
yeah,
We were.
she told me that I was in a kind of state of rebellion at that time in May, and the anger and the bitterness and the things I held against my dad, my biological dad, was actually the anger that I projected onto him, but it was actually the anger that I held towards God.
Yeah. Oh. Wow, that's deep.
And that hit me so hard.
Yeah, I can imagine. Because then you have to take the responsibility for it,
Yeah.
like fully.
Yeah. And yeah, that's true. And that was also the time where I found God again in an authentic way, instead of also having to deal with all the things that maybe you're supposed to do or supposed to believe that other people project into you. Oh, do you believe? Then you have to. They come up with a whole lot of stories, and if you eat that worm, it becomes a parasite.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was so cool. And actually, when me and my brother, we went here to Spain from Denmark in January, and we went home after the retreat in May, and I thought, okay, right, I have to do something new, so I'm gonna get an earring, I'm gonna get a little tattoo here, like here in the other side where it said blessed. And I said, okay, let's do it. So it was where we went in Madrid a couple of months before this retreat, and then I booked the time, and a couple of days later we went into the city in Madrid, and then okay, now I'm gonna get a tattoo in my first one, and it's like I'm a bit scary. Yeah, and it didn't help that we ate like some kind of CBD, you know, like a cookie. It was like chocolate sour gummy bears. I'm not sure, but it made me so. And then you know, as the hours came down, I was like I couldn't even stand on my feet because I was so scared of everything because it meant so much to me. I had so much identification with it and everything. And then 20 minutes before, I was like, I don't think I can do this.
Because of the CBD? Or?
Because of everything,
Okay.
you know. Also because of, you know, it means a lot to me to have that as a tattoo, like blessed, and to see myself that way and my image of God and everything. And I was kind of also in a state of rebellion where I had to kill the old image of God to receive the new one. And 10 minutes before, I was out in the tattoo shop and I had the biggest breakdown in the street, just crying and like, I couldn't help myself. I was such a mess in that time because.
But I love how you laugh about it.
Yeah.
That's my kind of humor.
And I couldn't even write to them. I was just Mikkel, my brother, text something. I couldn't. I was just like, and the CBT just hit me, and I was.
That's a funny story. Yeah.
I shouldn't have eaten those. But afterwards, when I found God again in a more righteous way, I thought, okay, now I'm ready.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it was the same. I had the very religious God picture, like he's a big man in the sky, like, and I had to call him different, or it. I call it then Source or Universe, because the word God have so many. What is it called?
Layers.
Layers too. No, I mean like projections and negative connotations.
Yeah,
that's
true,
the word, negative connotation. And I had to clear it too. And now when I talk about God, I have the feeling to explain it more, because I have the feeling a lot of people have negative connotations to God. Like this very, like in Germany, a lot of Christians, like the Christian picture, like it's the hard thing. It's very different how people live Christianity. I think they can live it very beautiful.
Yeah.
But sometimes, and for me, the bad thing about it is when it's like you're born with a sin, so like you're the sin, like to make it extreme, and you have to pray to something outside you to get rescued.
Oh yeah.
And I think that is not the God I know. So I hope that people, when I talk about God, can feel or understand that I don't mean that God, because that's very limited.
Yeah.
Because I have the feeling that people in the past and even now, is it even? I don't know. And until now, put so much humanness on God, like the mind things.
Oh yeah.
Like
trying to intellectualize.
Yeah, and that God is a judging God. I think he's unconditional love, and don't put people in the hell. Not just because you don't believe a dead God, you believe a dead God. It's so much separation. Yeah.
And maybe the judges that you think God has towards you is maybe the judges you have towards yourself.
Yeah.
But if you take the hand,
that's very powerful.
Yeah.
To take everything back to yourself.
Yeah.
And don't project it on.
And also sometimes, like, it's funny how in a lot of kinds of situations, people put God in the equation. Like
what is equation?
Equation, 2 + 2
equal
4 minus, and then everything. It's like a big equation.
Yeah.
But God is the reason for everything existence in the first place. So it's not like it's something people talk about, maybe it's something outside helping in, but this is God also.
Yeah, everything is
And
an expression of God.
yeah, and the reason for existence and the source for the existence, and for me just being alive and to witness this and to be aware of myself in the first place, that is the power. And that is nothing with that is one of the biggest pictures ever. Instead of just, oh, you have these 4 rules you have to follow, and then you have to pray this, and you have to eat. And I know that there's a lot of things, and sometimes it could be hard to distinguish between what has my priest or preacher said and what have I heard from other people, and what have I experienced myself, what do I feel called to. But the way that I find it funny, this balance between the maybe your relationship to God, where it's and then compared to, you know, the really old Christian relationship to God. Because I read a lot of Søren Kierkegaard. He was like a Danish philosopher and really went into the existentialism and everything. And he had an image of God where it was like non-human. It was like in the Danish saying, urmennesket, you know, how people lived a long time ago, before they knew about this whole all the new things, you know. So, and that was like a really serious God, and a really, like, I wouldn't say judging, but it's deep, and sometimes it can also get dark because it's a big responsibility. It's not just I'm running around and we pray sometimes and in the church and I can do whatever because I just go back to God. No, it is a hard truth and reality, and that is an interesting thing for me to distinguish, because it is things are evolving, and the relationship is also evolving, because you and me, we change. So that is why, that's maybe also why, or where the things that I said over there about, you know, me not calling myself a lot of things, I still own my power, and going to do that even more in the future. But yeah, that's maybe where it comes from. The not something that you would take not too seriously, because it is a serious cause, and I'm taking my own path, own journey, my own purpose and mission in life really, really serious, but I'm not taking myself too seriously.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, they're in the neutrality too, like not take it too serious, like that it will dim your light, and you just do I do it right, and so, and not the other side, like God loves me unconditionally, I can do whatever I want, I can beat people or be a stupid person, like how good you are as a human, how good can you embody the love, and how conscious you are, how willing you are. And I think the problem is when there are rules, like you have to follow this, people can't learn from mistakes, or they can't get to their own integrity, like I know what is the right thing, like, because not like in the ego, because on the ego sometimes, in the mind we sometimes think, okay, that's the right thing, but like in the frequency, like feeling, okay, that's that there I then you are in true connection with God, and then you can just talk to him, like, especially to that situation, what should I do now, or what is the best thing I could do, like,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know what time it is. I think I have to
15,
yeah.
15, yeah.
I think I will go to the tent,
Mm-hmm.
and because then I can just lay down, like,
Yeah.
for some minutes, and then I will pack all the things and change my clothes, because with the bikini I can't fly in the plane.
Oh, no.
It would so be funny
Mm-hmm.
when I walk through the airport, like, in a
Just
bikini.
owning yourself, yeah.
Yeah, and then yeah. It was a very nice conversation. Thank you.
You too.
Yeah,
I love your wisdom.
thank you. Yeah.
And do you also want to do the testimonial after you've changed?
Yeah, before I leave,
Yeah?
then we can do, yeah.
Okay.
It would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gave me a compliment, and the past days I got compliments too, and sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, thank you, you too. Like, but I said to myself, no,
Yeah.
I want to own them and not
Mhm.
give it right back. So
Mm.
yeah, you too. So
Yeah.
just
Wow.
let it sink in, and not like getting and just
Deflecting
threw
it,
and threw it like a bit away,
Yeah.
because then it's like, yeah. But thank you.
That is the wisdom. You just confirmed.
Yeah.
It's like saying, oh, you have nice earrings. Oh, you too. I don't even have any earrings, you know.
Yeah, but you have wisdom in you too, you know. It's a different thing, but I know what you mean. Yeah, and get the earring. It would be nice. And next time when you go to the tattoo shop, don't take CBD.
No.
Because I thought when you told, then you don't, maybe you are such in a crazy state, you just say, yeah, I want a line on my back.
Oh,
You know what I
that
mean?
would
Like,
be it. Oh,
not
no.
just your original thought is like, yeah, I want your breast,
Yeah.
like on the neck, but then you just forgot about
Yeah.
it in the
Then I wake up the next day. Oh, it was strong. The cookies was really strong. And, oh no.
My back's hurting. What is this? That would be so funny.
When we went to Amsterdam, because we went on a road trip, me and my brother.
Mm-hmm.
He's 20 and I'm 24, so we went.
Funny, I'm
last
24 too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Mm-hmm.
Guess we both look a little older, maybe.
I took a very big thing, and then I don't know. It isn't funny, but in the moment it was like, yeah.
And
Yeah,
then we drove from Denmark and to Germany and Amsterdam.
Mm-hmm.
Then we went there and then we said, oh well, let's get a little cookie. It was the first time for him.
Really?
Yeah.
And then you do it in the city.
Well, we could just, we could do anything. We could go out and in a park or everything, but we didn't really know what to expect. Like we were just like, okay, let's just
try.
Yeah, let's just try it. Yeah.
It should happen.
So yeah, so we took them, and then we went, like seeing different things. And when he went in to buy it, I had to drive all around the city because I couldn't find a place to park.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, oh man, I have to pee. This is not good, because I couldn't find a way to my couldn't find a place to park the car or anything. So I was just, okay, I can hold here for a little minute, like in the street, but I was in the city, so I couldn't find any place. Then I saw a water bottle. Like, okay, well, this is not the first time, and it's not the last time. So yeah, I was like there, doing my thing, you know, watching out for the police, because I also had a bit of cookie coming in a minute. And then my brother went in, and he was like, oh, that's such a hard time. Oh.
No way!
And he took
No way!
thirsty. He was so thirsty, and then he took it, and he didn't even look at it. He was
No way!
oh. So we just drank it, and yeah, I wasn't so popular afterwards because. Yeah, and then we thought about, okay, we are gonna get so high, you know, we're gonna watch pinky elephants and everything. Then we ate half, not really happening anything. Okay, take one more, and then take a little more, you know. And then we went down to the red light district, you know, just to check it out. And then we went there, and then they just hit us. And I was like, look up there. Then on the logo, you know, on the billboard over the things where you go in, we saw the biggest pink elephant right there on the sign.
A real one?
No, but you I mean, just on the sign, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just like, we talked about this, and now we see it.
I don't understand.
Because we saw the logo, you know.
Yeah.
It was a pink elephant, and before we took him, way before we even took on the road trip, we're gonna say, oh, we're going down there, and we're gonna see pink elephants because of the cookies, you know, like a psychedelic thing, yeah. Yeah, and then we just, oh no, you know. So it happened. We were totally manifesting, yeah.
Yeah, that's really funny. In this moment, do you were like, is it really there, or could you differentiate?
Oh well, we made fun of the cookies. Like, it was not like being on any psychedelics, so it was just like a funny thing, but it was still cool that we actually went into that experience and was a little and then we just saw it and you know.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah. So.
But it would be funny if you couldn't differentiate it.
Oh yeah.
Just then in the bag or afterwards.
Mhm. Yeah. Sometimes I get into the states of mind where sometimes I see things. I don't know if it's just my mind who's playing tricks, but I see like faces, and sometimes I see. I don't know if it's auras, but because I'm training it sometimes.
Yeah, me too.
So.
Cool. So with your visual eye, with your real eye, like when you look at something, then, or.
Yeah, both I think. Okay. Sometimes I can like see things there, and also if I do this, I can like, wow. And other times I do it in the spiritual realm. I'm just like, oh wow, okay, something else there. Oh, hello, you know.
That's cool. Yeah, I trained to see my aura. I took it. I saw the blue first thing, but not more. But maybe.
You saw the blue?
Yeah, the first thing you see is like the your etheric body.
Yeah,
and it's
the blue,
white or blue.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw it blue shining. It was a very special moment to saw it the first time. Do you do something right now? Are you looking?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see your aura, if I can see anything. But I'm not gonna see it here.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's funny to do. Interesting to go into these spaces.
Yeah, that's true. Because there's so much more than we can see and feel with our physical senses.
Yeah. Thank you for the talk.
Yeah, thank you. So, I'm sweating.